Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're tackling a question I get asked a lot. Deadside or DayZ, which survival game is right for you? DayZ is a titan of the survival genre, known for its brutal realism and massive community. Deadside, on the other hand, is a newer up-and-coming game, carving its own path with faster paced action. Both have their strength, but they cater for different playstyles. In this video, I'll break down the big differences between these two games to help you decide which one fits your vibe. This isn't a deep dive, it's just my take based on my time with both. Let's jump in. First up, let's talk about maps. DayZ comes with two main maps included in the base game. Chillhop, the classic, and Livonia. There's also a Sakal map as a DLC option, and thanks to DayZ's massive modding community, there are countless custom maps to explore. This means you'll never run out of new experiences in DayZ. Deadside, on the other hand, has one large map right now. While it's not as expansive as DayZ's options, it's more compact and streamlined, making it easier to navigate. The devs are also working on a new map with multiple biomes, which is exciting. So, if you love having tons of map options and don't mind the steeper learning curve, DayZ is the way to go. But if you prefer a more focused and straightforward map, Deadside might be your jam. Let's talk about engines and visuals. DayZ runs on the N-Fusion engine, which is an upgraded version of the old Real Virtuality engine used in the Arma series. For an older game, DayZ still looks fantastic. Its environments are detailed, and the lighting can be stunning, especially during sunrise or sunset. That said, it's not without its quirks. The engine can feel a bit clunky at times, and the game is known for its bugs, though many have been ironed out over the years. Deadside, on the other hand, runs on Unreal Engine 4, and it shows. The game looks crisp, with smooth animations and great lighting effects. It feels more polished and modern compared to DayZ, and the performance is generally smoother. Which looks better? Honestly, I think both games look great in their own way. DayZ has a gritty, realistic vibe, while Deadside feels more refined and modern. If I had to pick, Deadside feels a bit smoother to play, but DayZ's atmosphere is hard to beat. Next, let's talk about loot. DayZ is notorious for its loot scarcity. You'll spend hours searching for gear, and even then, you might not find what you need. This creates a high-stakes environment where every item feels valuable. Deadside, on the other hand, is much faster paced when it comes to gearing up. Loot is more abundant, and you can get geared relatively quickly. This makes Deadside great for shorter play sessions, while DayZ rewards patience and persistence. So if you enjoy the thrill of the hunt and don't mind the slower pace, DayZ is for you. But if you want to jump into the action fast, Deadside has you covered. Now let's dive into survival mechanics. DayZ is a king of immersion here. You've got dynamic weather, temperature systems, diseases, and even clothing condition and insulation. Starting a fire requires multiple steps, and finding food and drink can be a real challenge. Deadside simplifies survival. Fires are easier to start, food and drink are more accessible, and there's no disease system. Crafting is also more streamlined, though less detailed than DayZ. For example, in DayZ, you can farm, harvest crops, and even repair gear and clothing. Deadside keeps things straightforward, which is great for players who want a quicker, less punishing experience. Now let's talk about AI, because let's be honest, it's not the strongest aspect of either game. In DayZ, the zombies, or infected, are a key part of the survival experience. They can be terrifying in large numbers, but they're also known for their quirks. For example, they often struggle with doors, getting stuck or glitching through them. It's not game breaking, but it can break immersion. In Deadside, the AI enemies are human bots. They're decent at combat, but they have their own issues. Sometimes they'll shoot you through bushes when you shouldn't be visible, or they'll hit you from absurd distances with short-range weapons. And don't get me started on their night vision, somehow they can spot you in complete darkness. That said, the AI in both games isn't terrible. It gets the job done, and it's not game breaking in my opinion. But there's definitely room for improvement in both titles. PvP in these games is where they really diverge. DayZ is slower paced and more strategic. Every encounter feels intense because you've got so much at stake. Gear fear is real, and losing everything can be devastating. Deadside, on the other hand, is faster paced. Combat is quicker, and since it's easier to gear up, the stakes feel lower. That said, Deadside's PvP is still thrilling, especially with its mission systems and PvP-VE zones. So if you love high stakes, heart-pounding encounters, DayZ is your game, but if you prefer faster, more action-packed PvP, Deadside delivers. Base building is another area where these games differ. Deadside makes it easy and streamlined. You can quickly set up a base, customize it with furniture, and get back to the action. Raiding is also easier in Deadside, so you'll need to be strategic about your defenses. DayZ, on the other hand, is more labor intensive. Building a base takes time and resources, and the process can vary depending on the server's mods. While it's more immersive, it's also more of a hassle compared to Deadside. I wouldn't say one is better than the other. It really depends on what you're after. If you want quick and convenient base building, go with Deadside. But if you enjoy a more detailed and immersive building experience, DayZ is the way to go. One area where DayZ truly shines is its modding community. From Vanilla Plus servers to wild mods like dinosaurs, medieval settings, and even Star Wars, the possibilities are endless. Deadside doesn't have a modding scene yet, but that's about to change. The devs are working on a mod kit which could open the door for incredible community curated content. It's an exciting time for Deadside, but for now, DayZ is the clear winner when it comes to mods. So, which game is right for you? Here's my take. If you want a quick, fast-paced survival experience, go with Deadside. It's perfect for shorter play sessions and you can get geared up quickly. If you're looking for a deep, immersive survival game with high stakes and endless possibilities, DayZ is your best bet. It's not for everyone, but for those who love it, there's nothing else like it. Personally, I play both. If I have an hour to spare, I'll jump into Deadside for a quick run. But if I have a whole Sunday to game, DayZ is my go-to. They're similar in some ways, but they scratch different itches. At the end of the day, both games are fantastic in their own right. If you can, I'd recommend getting both and seeing which one resonates with you more. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like and subscribe for more survival game content. Let me know in the comments, which game do you prefer, Deadside or DayZ? And if you're curious about Deadside's future, check out their feedback platform. I've included a link in the description. Your input could help shape the game's development. Until next time, happy surviving, and I'll see you in the next one.